my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke is on the sideline. A look now at the starting lineups brought to you by State Farm. And guys, taking a look at Ray Allen, what do you think we'll see from him?
One of the great shooters in the history of the game. I mean, Ray Allen is just amazing with that deep range, incredible accuracy, and he can also put the ball on the deck a little bit once or twice, pull up jump shots, get to the foul line. Allen's just one of the most consistent scorers we've had in the game for a long time.
And he's rehearsed that motion for so long. It's automatic. I mean, it's something he can do in his sleep. He doesn't even think about the situation or the defender. He eyes his target and lets it fly.
You can feel the energy here in the Bradley Center. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And there's no question what the overriding factor was in that game, Clark. It was the big edge they had on the glass.
Well, the level of energy they had in the win, Steve, was what impressed me. I mean, it was lacking on the other side, and it really showed through the rebounding numbers.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. He feeds it to Bosh. Outside Jennings. Clark. 5 to shoot. It's back to Jennings. Good on the triple. Jennings has got his first 3 points of the game.
And I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Heat.
And guys, I watched that game. I remember thinking to myself, where's the aggressiveness defensively?
Yeah, I don't know why they played such casual D, Steve. I mean, there was no urgency, no fight, no intensity. I mean, it was just a flat night for them defensively. I mean, it was hard to watch. You know, you talk about a franchise that's accustomed to playing in the postseason. The Magic fans have been a bit spoiled in that regard. Seems every year they're in the playoffs.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
And thanks for that story, Doris. 2 on the clock. Here's Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, that's what he does. He's going to fight and battle on the offensive glass all night.
Jennings drives in. And another basket for Milwaukee. Well, back to the Magic. The team was founded back in 1989, and since then they've had only, 9 postseasons missed. That's a pretty good mark, Steve.
Well, between Shaq and Dwight Howard, they've enjoyed, having 2 of the best centers of all time with their franchise over the years. So now it's just a matter of, can they move forward after last season's difficult circumstances? This has been the start that they had hoped for, coming out knocking down 4 of their first 5 shots.
Türkoğlu outside. Kicks to a Flalo. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And you look at Bucks head coach Scott Skiles, a point guard in his playing days, who won an Indiana State title in high school. And, of course, 10 years playing in the league.
Shot is off.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
And see, if you look at Scott Skiles' playing career, 1991, the most improved player in the NBA. That was the year. Remember he set that record for assists in a game with 30?
Yeah, he was just amazing as a point guard. Not very talented athletically, but just incredible will, great feel for the game, and an unbelievable passer. And also one of the great free throw shooters of all time, 89% for his career. Good field goal percentage shooting to this point. They're really knocking down their shots.
Yeah, a hot start offensively has them in full control here. They're in the driver's seat, no doubt.
Now here's Türkoğlu. 11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he was just lurking defensively in that game, Kevin. 4 steals during that ballgame.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Here's Jennings, and another basket for Milwaukee.
My goodness, he's going off in this quarter. He's got the guys on the bench going crazy. Rally towels and all.
Nelson kicks to Davis. Here's Türkoğlu. Hits the bucket. Bucks leading by 6. Jennings kicks to D'Alembert. Poked loose. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's a Flalo. Comes up empty down low.
It's easy to see why this team is losing. I mean, he's literally missed every shot he's put up today.
The drive by Jennings. No luck. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And Kevin, they would have had to be sensational defensively to compensate for their lack of offense in that game.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? I don't think they're built to play those kind of low-scoring, grinded-out games. They weren't that time, at least.
Jennings against Nelson. The feed to Türkoğlu. Over Bosh. And Hedo Türkoğlu again. Türkoğlu's got 6 points. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Jennings kicks to Clark. It's back to Jennings. Takes a 3, and the shot is good. 13 points in the game.
What an incredible quarter he's having. He's unstoppable right now.
Now the pass to Nelson. He passes to a foul. Off the pick. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
When the defense really has to pick it up here, guys, they allowed themselves to get picked too easily.
Jennings kicks to D'Alembert. Off target with the jump hook.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Nelson, no luck.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Clark, the pass to Bosh. Passes it to Clark. Back to Bosh. Nelson outside. Türkoğlu outside. Davis with the screen on Bosh. Back to Nelson. The dish now to Türkoğlu. Dishes it to Nelson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jennings has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Shooting-wise, he's having a tough quarter. I mean, he just seems to have gone cold. Can't find the basket.
Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. Look at Cool Hands, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Tell you what, it's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now, guys. Those numbers are amazing.
The Magic trail by 7. Fires at the elbow. And the shot is good. Türkoğlu's got 8.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
13 feet away. Here's Jennings. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Magic shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. On its way from a follow for 2. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
Well, he's taken 8 shots and he's missed 6 of them. It's been uneven for him in terms of shooting. He's still trying to get on track, though.
Clark dishes to Bosh. Gets it to go. Bosh has got his 2nd basket.
He can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, their opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Now here's a Flalo. His last outing with 20 points. Nelson kicks to a Flalo. Baseline J on the way. And again, it's Orlando converting. Bucks leading by 3. Outside Jennings. Bosh. Pass to Clark. The kick out to Bosh. Clock at 6. Allen working against Richardson. With 1 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
You know, when I think of Ray Allen, I think of the physical conditioning. When you look at him, he's well into his 30s and yet takes great care of his body, can run forever, and still one of the great shooters in the game. A first ballot Hall of Famer for sure.
Now Jennings following the miss by Türkoğlu from deep. Here's Clark. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Steve, with Ray Allen, we've all heard about his obsessive preparation. Don't you think, Clark, that helps his longevity?
Without question, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you get what you put into it. In other words, what goes in the wash comes out in the rims. And his preparation and meticulous nature has allowed him to play at a high level for a long time.
You know, there's a lot of guys who can hit shots when they're left open, but I'm amazed by his ability to hit shots with defenders draped all over him.
Yeah, almost high-fiving him on the follow-through is what it looks like. He knows exactly how much space he needs to get his shot off, and he doesn't even worry about the rest of it.
Well, you love having him at the line, and he's certainly living up to that reputation tonight.
Here is Duhan. He dishes it to Redick. Feeds it to Duhan. There's a screen. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
We got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. 5th in steals, 14th in fewest turnovers per game. And team assists, not a strong point for this team. Top 20 in the league. They tend to do a lot of their scoring off one-on-one moves.
The key really to me out of all those numbers, Clark, is the steals, because that's become their identity defensively. They're a real ball-hawking team. They like to get out, put pressure on the offense, force mistakes, and when they do that, they're tough to stop in transition.
Here is Duhan following the bucket by the Bucks. Redick for 3. Harkless the pass to Ion. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Duhan. It's hauled in by Gooden. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Clark. The shot is off. The Magic shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Went for the 2-hand throw down there. Needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Udrih dishes to Clark. Harris outside. Over Harkless. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Bucks. And, of course, there's the Magic. They're at the bottom of the conference.
Checking out Orlando, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think the people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But, boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south.
A different look for Milwaukee. Udo's checked in for Gooden. Henson comes in for Mbamute. And it's Dunleavy in for cool hands. Then for the Magic, Harper, he's checked in for Ion. And it's Ish Smith in for J.J. Redick. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:20 left in the first quarter. Duhan with the ball. Looking for his first bucket of the game. There's a good screen. With the lead pass. It's stolen by Udo. Only one man back on D. Here's Dunleavy. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Udrich. And a change for the Magic. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Chris Duhon. And both free throws good for Dunleavy.
They've really built this league, Kevin, at the free throw line.
The Magic trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Smith kicks to Hart. Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 9. And here is Harris. He kicks it to Jennings. Good. Jennings has got 15 points.
They've been dominant in the paint. That's how they've built this early lead.
Well, they're piling it on in there. I mean, that's where all their points are coming from, in the paint area.
Here's Vucevic. He feeds it to Harkless. With the fadeaway. Rebound, Milwaukee. Dunleavy kicks to Udo. Jams it straight down.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
The 3 from Aflalo. And that's not going to go. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Bucks lead by 13. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Make sure to pick up the newest copy of NBA.
And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Vucevic, Justin Harper out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Smith in at the 1 spot. Here's Jennings. Magic knocking down the tray. Out to Harris. Henson sets a screen for Harris. To the inside. And Henson with the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris. And the Bucks lead by 12. Now Smith. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Kicks it to Aflalo. Harper pulls up. Brandon Jennings comes up with the rebound. Jennings has got 6 rebounds here tonight. A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, cool hands, and the last outing against the Heat was simply terrific. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Okay, Doris, thanks. Great report on what was, Clark, an outstanding performance.
Kevin, he was simply on fire. These are the kinds of games that define truly great NBA careers.
Yeah, you could see from the beginning, he just seemed to have it. You know, he was on his game, and he remained aggressive throughout in what was really a great win.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Türkoğlu passes to Richardson. Ion. Leads him in there. Can they get it? It's stolen by Allen. The feed to Mbah Amute. Allen outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clark kicks to Gooden. Allen outside. And the pass to Gooden. Back to Allen. He passes it to Gooden. Can't get it to fall. The Magic trail by 17. Türkoğlu inside the line. The Magic again can't hit.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Clark dishes to Udrih. Floats a runner. Here's Gooden. Gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Well, they've built a big lead here so far, and a lot of it has to do with how well they've been rebounding.
Yeah, every time they make a stop, they're securing the rebound, and that's really allowed them to get out to this lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bosh comes in for Mba'amoute. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Ray Allen. Orlando also making some changes. Glenn Davis is checked in for Türkoğlu. Harkless comes in for Quentin Richardson. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for J.J. Redick. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Gooden. Dunleavy comes in for Cool Hands, and it's Jennings in for Udrih. Jennings with the ball, and it's Nelson picking him up. Bosh kicks to Dalembert, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Dalembert's got his first basket.
Boy, you can't just let a team run amok on you inside the paint like that. You got to show some fight and some force.
It's one of my favorite words, Clark, amok. They are running amok. It's time for them to start playing harder defensively.
Now here's Harkless. Once again off the mark, Orlando. On offense, here are the Bucks. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. It's back to Jennings. Jennings off a pick from Bosh. Jennings passes to Dalembert. It's tipped. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 17.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Now, here is Nelson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others. And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Here is Nelson, following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Davis setting the pick for Nelson. Passes it to Harper. Dishes to Aflalo. Defended by Dunleavy. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
He just can't get a good feel for his shot at this point. That's one of the reasons they're losing.
They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. The Magic shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Here's Nelson. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Dalembert. And that's the devastating one-handed jam.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sir-ree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Nelson off the pick from Harkless. And Aflalo kicks to Harper. Over Bosh. They get it again. And blocked. Harris, right side. It's Jennings with the drive. And Dalembert backing in. Shoots. Shot denied. Nelson against Dalembert. Nelson kicks to Aflalo. The shot from the low post is good. Aflalo's got 11 points.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Bucks leading by 23. Jennings kicks to Dunleavy. The dish to Harris. Dallenberg sets a screen for Harris. He dishes it to Dunleavy. Over Davis. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And no defender was around him to influence that shot. It didn't hurt them there, but, you know, they can't make that mistake twice.
Now here's a Aflalo, defended by Dunleavy. Aflalo off a pick from Davis. And Aflalo kicks to Harper. Jacks up a three. Snatched up. Pass to Nelson. Feeds to Aflalo. Back to Nelson. Fires for three. Can't get it to go.
You know, I get the feeling he's pressing here a bit. There's a fine line between being intense and focused and being aggressive and pressing. And right now, he's pressing and hasn't found his rhythm in this game.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The Bucks number one.
Yeah, they did a great job last year of sharing the ball, pushing the ball in transition, and really spreading out the scoring, and they were very productive as a team.
Here's Dunleavy, and the Bucks miss again.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Here's Harper. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Jennings against Nelson. Jennings dishes to Dallenberg. Harris, right side. Left side, Jennings. He sinks the 11-footer. Jennings has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
He kicks it to Aflalo. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Samuel Dallenberg picks one up. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
Free throw drops for Aflalo. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Udo's checked in for Dallenberg. Henson comes in for Chris Bosh. Ray Allen is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Cool Hand subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Davis. Türkoğlu comes in for Harper. Quentin Richardson's checked in for Harkless. And it's Ish Smith in for Jameer Nelson.
They've done a good job of seeking contact here in the second.
And getting whistles as a result. You know, the aggressive team usually gets the benefit of the doubt, Clark, and that's what's happening right now.
Here's Clark, averaging 22 points a game. Henson the pass to Clark. He feeds it to Jennings. Shot clock at 5. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, let's see if that triggers another explosion from, remember, he hit 3 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And the Magic shoot. Here's Smith, looking for his first bucket of the game. Back to Türkoğlu. The 3 is launched. Ray Allen pulls it in.
Another board for them, and they've got a huge advantage in that regard.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise. I mean, rebounding one of the true barometers in winning basketball games. And if you rebound better, you typically are going to win ball games and do it comfortably.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the miss by Türkoğlu from deep. And that one's good by Clark.
Well, that's his shot. He is really proficient from that mid-range.
You You know, guys, you talk about Ray Allen. He's a true professional. I mean, always working on honing that jump shot, and he keeps himself in superb physical condition.
For three, Richardson, but they'll get another chance. And the rejection by Udo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Allen leading the charge. And another basket for Milwaukee.
They're really playing well at both ends, offensively and defensively, guys.
Yeah, it's been a complete performance, Steve. You look back on this game, it's one that you would hope to be able to build on.
Now here's Türkoğlu. He's got 8. Shot to stop the run. And the running layup is good. Türkoğlu's got 10.
And Clark, talking about Ray Allen, you know, the reason his game has held up so well over the years is his commitment to conditioning and to his craft. When you arrive to an arena before a game, Ray Allen is almost always the first one on the floor, going through his usual shooting routine. And boy, has it paid off for him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Kicks to Aflalo. Can't nail the jumper. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been. What a finish with that hoop.
The Magic shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. There's the pick. Udo comes in with the double team. Smith kicks to Richardson. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. First in scoring. First in rebounding. And they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Here's Clark. Ray Allen picking up that last basket. And stolen by Türkoğlu. An even 3-on-3 break. Tipped away. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Udrih dishes to Clark. He kicks to Mbah-a-Moute. Now the feed to Clark. Good on the three-point shot. Clark's got 9 points.
Well, you have to play him tough. He's just too good.
And the Magic here is Duhan. He's guarded by Udrih. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 16-6 run. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Clark, the pass to Udrih. The pass to Clark. Gives him the lead pass. Gets it to go.
Creating that kind of shot in close is really your primary objective every possession.
Passes it to Redick. With 2 seconds left, shot is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bucks ahead, running away with this one.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from all of us here.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
What a performance from Jennings here. He has 9 rebounds, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Gallenberg's out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Allen, and it's Jennings in at the point guard position. Here's Clark, stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Clark's got 11 points.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
Türkoğlu with it, and Bosh picks him up defensively. A rebound by the Bucks.
They have really been a group of glass eaters out there today, fellas. I mean, just devouring any and all rebounds.
And I think that's the difference in the game right now. A double-digit lead in that category.
And D'Alembert kicks to Clark. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Richardson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Clark. 11 points in the game. He passes to D'Alembert. And no mistakes on the layup. D'Alembert's got 6 points. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Nelson outside. Dishes to Türkoğlu. Inside. Richardson dishes to Türkoğlu. It's stolen by D'Alembert. Richardson against Allen. Clark kicks to D'Alembert. The dish to Clark. He dishes it to Jennings. And that one's good. Jennings has got 26 points.
You know, they've really made the best of their chances down the middle of the lane here.
Yeah, they haven't met much resistance down in the paint, so I think you've got to continue to pound the ball down low.
Left side, Jennings. Pass to Clark. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Good. 8 points for Allen.
They're just getting better offensively as the game goes along, making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
And they're playing hard and playing smart too, Steve. They've just been very, very good.
Feeds it to Davis. Magic moving the ball around. Türkoğlu passes to a foul. Back to Türkoğlu. 6 to shoot. Buries it from 3-point range. Türkoğlu's got 15 points.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. They can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Jennings can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Türkoğlu with it, and Bosh picks him up defensively. Davis kicks to Türkoğlu. Back to Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Magic have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Drew Gooden has checked in for Milwaukee. He's perfect from the line this time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Jennings kicks to Clark. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Shot by Gooden is no good. The Magic shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Nelson, and it's blocked. He kicks it to Aflalo. Basket is good. The assist from Türkoğlu. Aflalo's got 16 points.
Well, Aflalo really has carved out a nice niche for himself in this league. Remember, he came into the league as a late first-round pick of Detroit. But now he's become a tough defender. He's got the ability to knock down the three-point shot, maybe put the ball on the floor once or twice, get into the paint. So Aflalo, really a nice player.
You know, you don't see a lot of scrappy shooting guards out there, but Aflalo is one of them. He has always played defense with a passion, gives you 100% on the floor, established that reputation at UCLA, and has certainly carried that out of the NBA. He feeds it to Clark. Kicks it to Gooden. Tries to save it. Davis with it. 6 points for him. Richardson. And that one's good. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Clark. Gathers. And he makes good on the layup. Clark's got 13 points.
Boy, he's been so dependable here this game. Really playing well offensively.
And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. Look at Cool Hands. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
His first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the three, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available to him.
Nor should he be. I mean, I tell you what, I would give him the green light every time down, although he probably already has it.
To the middle.
There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse, just like that one was. Perfectly thrown.
And that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end, but then power on the end.
The feed now to Udrich. The pass to Clark. 5 on the clock. Over Duhan. And they will call over the back on the play.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
The Bucks making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Harper comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Harkless is subbed in for Quentin Richardson. And here is Duhan. Pass to Harkless. Dishes it to Harper. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And Udrich kicks to Dunleavy. Offensive rebound. Here's Harris. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Magic have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here is Duhan. He's guarded by Udrich. Redick for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Udrich has got his third rebound tonight. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now the dish to Gooden. Over Duhan. Shot by Gooden is no good. Magic shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter.
And J.J. Redick was a big-time scorer back in Duke, but really had to work his way into regular minutes in the NBA. And it's a testament to his work ethic, the kind of well-rounded player he's become.
And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter. Magic shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. He dishes it to Redick. Pass to Harkless. Guarded by Harris. The jump hook. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. And for Redick, his shooting was his ticket to the NBA, but he hasn't been content just to stick with that play.
And you've got to give him credit for that, Kevin. He's grown to be a pretty good ball handler and a very good team defender. It's nice to see he accepted the challenge of what he needed to work on and has become a more well-rounded player at both ends of the floor.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity strike this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Udo's checked in for Gooden. Cool Hands comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Jennings in for Udrich. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Guido Türkoğlu is checked in for Ivan. Richardson comes in for Harkless. Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Ish Smith in for Chris Duhan. Clark kicks to Mbamute. It's hauled in by the Magic. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Smith dishes to Aflalo. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Aflalo's got 19 points.
You know, it's been a real good half for them from beyond the arc, Kevin. I mean, they may as well stick with it.
Yeah, no reason not to just continue shooting the ball from out there because they're in a good flow. They're shooting the ball with great confidence. Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
And he drops it in from the low post. Richardson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, the Buck shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Shoots from 12. Out to Harris. Feeds it to Mbah-a-Moute. He kicks to Clark. Makes the lead pass. Another shot. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Shot clock at 6. Jennings for 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got his third rebound tonight. He feeds it to Smith. Over Harris. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Jennings. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Jennings has got 28.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. And Aflalo kicks to Harper. For the 3. Gets it to go. Harper's got 6.
You cannot back that far off of a guy. I mean, I don't care who he is. These guys are pros. They all can shoot. D up.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Aflalo. The drive by Jennings. He passes to Clark. Harris. Bucks passing it around. No luck. So Orlando will take it the other way. 1:10 left in the third. Türkoğlu kicks to Richardson. There's the pass to Harper. Leads him in there. It's stolen by Udoh. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. Connects on the 9-footer.
There's that transition offense. It's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
Smith outside. Here's Türkoğlu. It's Clark with the rebound. The Bucks shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Goes up. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 6 points in the quarter.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Udoh with the block. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Smith, the pass to Aflalo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the step back J. Aflalo's got 21 in the game. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
On tap.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's go to Doris Burke.
Hey, Kev, the uncontainable game in this one goes to the Bucks. It seems every offensive set they've gone to has worked with flying colors. It's definitely the kind of game they were hoping for before the tip.
All right, Doris. And so in the game for the Magic, J.J. Redick is out there with Duhan. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Ion. And it's Harkless in at the 3.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit. Well, in the recent collective bargaining agreement, one of the rules that was changed was how the D-League can be used by NBA teams. It's now been ruled that players with 3 or less years of experience in the league could be sent down, and they've added exceptions after that as well. I think it's a good rule.
The feed to Henson. Shoots from the block. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right block shot. Rebounded by the Bucks. Going back to the D-League, Steve, it really does seem to be a better use of the league for the NBA. Now they can grow young talent a little easier.
I think it makes perfect sense. Sometimes, a player might be injured. Maybe he gets a rehab assignment in the D-League. It makes the D-League more viable, but it also gives the teams and the players more opportunities to help the player.
Redick dishes to Vucevic. Harkless. To the paint. Takes it right up. Pushes it down.
Pretty significant lapse there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups defensively, you're in huge trouble.
Here's Dunleavy. Drills the three-pointer. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And Redick kicks to Duhan. Passes to Harkless. Dishes it to Duhan. Redick. There's the dish to Vucevic. Over Udo. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, excellent job that time staying on him. Airtight saran wrap defense there.
It's a look. That's good. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Duhan.
Well, we've seen with most of the big-name stars that ended up steering their way to new teams and ended up getting a sign and trade in the case of Carmelo Anthony or Chris Paul. But after this season, that sign and trade door will, in essence, be shut. And we'll see what effect that has on the game.
The Bucks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Udrich. And that one's good. Clark, you mentioned the changes in the sign and trade. In essence, players can't get more money in a sign and trade than they could signing with the other team outright.
Yeah, and the reason they can't make more money, Clark, is because they can't sign the full 5-year deal that they used to be able to. Now in a sign and trade, you can only sign the 4-year contract. And that means that players are going to be more incentivized just to stay in their original place.
Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Duhan kicks to Harkless. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Duhan. And it's 6 points here for Harkless. The Bucks shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Dunleavy up top. He dishes it to Mbah-a-Moute. He kicks it to Udrich. Dunleavy. That's good. It's Udrich with the assist that time.
You know, one thing you know is that the son of a coach is usually going to have good shooting mechanics, and that's definitely the case with Mike Dunleavy Jr. He always seems cool and composed when he's getting ready to fire away. He's got a great release.
It's just one of the benefits of growing up in an NBA family. Shooting form comes very easy to him, and he makes the most of it. Duhan kicks to Redick. Takes the 3. But they recover it.
Nice job on the offensive line.
Duhan's shot is off.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Dunleavy the pass to Henson. And Mbah-a-Moute feeds to Udrich.
You know, one of the things about playing in the Western Conference, Kevin, is the travel can be very difficult. In the East, most of the cities are a lot closer together. But in the West, you can rack up some serious frequent flyer miles in a hurry because you're flying really all over the place.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The shot by Redick, no good.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
They get the rebound. Udo. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points.
Well, you're not going to get a more high-quality look than that. Terrific offensive rebound there.
He feeds it to Redick. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Well, Steve, as you said, all that travel can take a toll on a team. Still, usually the West has done better in the past against the East.
Well, Kevin, obviously talent has a lot to do with it. I mean, if you've got great talent, you're going to be able to win more games on the road, regardless of how far you have to travel. But I do think there is a toll on teams like Portland or Miami that are, really tucked away in far corners of the country and have longer trips throughout the season.
Kicks to Vucevic. He passes to Duhan. Goes straight up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Udrich has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Baamute, it's good. This time the assist from Udrich. Duhan with the ball.
It's amazing the way the NBA has grown into a true international game the last 2 decades or so. So many great players coming from around the world. It truly is a global sport.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. And Udrich kicks to Udo. Pass to Henson. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Harkless with the steal. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Udo. Udo's got his 6th rebound on the night. And to follow up on that point you were talking about, Steve, every year we see more and more nations represented with an NBA player. It can only help the game grow worldwide.
Well, remember, basketball is still a relatively young sport when you put it up against, say, soccer. So how about the countries that are just getting interested in basketball, whether it's India or China, the last decade or so? They have so many people there. They're bound to turn out some good, high-quality talent before too long.
Here's Udrich. He goes up. And Udo with the stuff.
Look at that effort. Does he set a great example out there or what?
On plays like that, he does. Sure. What work on the offensive glass we see with him.
Yeah, that was awesome. Put back with the slam. Are you kidding me?
Duhan dishes to Redick. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Henson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the pass to Dunleavy. Shoots the 3.
Well, one of the rule changes that the league has implemented recently, you see those pump fakes where the defender jumps in the air and then the offensive player jumps into him and heaves the ball at the basket. That's not supposed to be a shooting foul anymore.
Here's Redick, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Going back to that change that Clark just talked about, Steve, on that play, it's only supposed to be a foul if the player has started the shooting motion at the time of contact.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen a huge change in the way the game is whistled in that regard, but I do like the fact that the officials have the leeway to not reward a guy for making kind of a really awkward play that really isn't that related to the game of basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Duhan's shot is off.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Udrich, the pass to Mbamute. Here's Henson. Orlando grabs the miss. And here is Duhan. Six to shoot. The high post shot. There's the block.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
Here's Udrich. Can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Duhan kicks to Redick. Here's the three. And Henson pulls it down.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
The Magic shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Duhan dishes to Ayotte. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Duhan.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
The Bucks shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Udrich, the pass to Udo. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. Udrich has got his fourth assist in this one. There's the feed to Redick. Pass to Duhan.
Well, no question, playing in front of these big crowds brings a lot of pressure as well as excitement. A recent study found that for home players in clutch situations, they tended to excel in effort tasks like offensive rebounding, but struggled in the focus task like shooting free throws. Very interesting.
Dishes it to Henson. Now Udrich. Second chance shot. And in he goes for the easy two.
And this one is just about over. It's going to be an easy win for them in the end.
Yep, I think they can just about put this one on cruise control for the last few seconds here.
Duhan kicks to Ian with the lead pass. And it's Duhan that time on the assist by Ion.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Here's Udrich. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the dish to Dunlap. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Gooden comes in for Udo. And Cool Hand subbed in for Mbamute. Harper, he's checked in for Orlando. Ishmael Smith comes in for J.J. Redick. Here is Duhan. Back to Harper. He dishes it to Vucevic. He kicks it to Harkless. Feeds it to Vucevic. Duhan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And the first one drops. And both free throws good from Duhan. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?